Hey everyone, it's Eric, and this evening I have a Goose Creek candle haul for you. I have 12 candles here, 11 of which are fall candles, and one's just a total repurchase for me.
I love to shop, a lot.
Last weekend, Goose Creek had a candle sale going on, which is the same candle sale they're actually doing right now. So the candles are $14.99, and then if you use the code FALL20, you get an additional 20% off, which brings them to about $12. So yes, I picked up 12 candles last weekend and they arrived during the week. So I'm so excited to show you these candles. But real quick, they also have their Halloween candles out on their website. Some really cool looking candles this year. Witch's Cauldron looks really cool, as well as Wicked Woods. I love the owl with the moon in the background, and there's some like leaves there. Just a really cool looking candle. And I noticed they have a candle called Pumpkin Carving, and I'm just curious how it compares to Bath and Body Works Pumpkin Carving. So that would be fun to kind of test those out to see how they compare.
What fun!
But let's get into these candles, you guys. Have 12 really good candles, or most of them are pretty good so far that I've smelled on cold. The first one is this French Autumn. I was really curious about this one. The jar style to me reminds me of when they did that like World Travelers series they did a few years ago, where they had different candles, you know, to represent different countries.
That's for me. Bonjour, Paris!
So this one is Juicy Plum, Rich Woods, Sugared Amber, and Soft Tobacco. It's a really interesting fragrance, you guys. So there is like a sugared plum scent, and it's mixed in with like a leafy tobacco scent note. So yeah, it's not bad. It's just something different, something that I don't normally encounter in a candle. But I do like that kind of that plum or that sugared fruit smell. It does kind of smell more like a plum though. And then the tobacco, really cool. So yeah, this one smells pretty good on cold, you guys. So I'm kind of excited to see what this one turns out to be like. And then I did get the Harvest Hayride. I love these jar styles with all the leaves and the wagon. Just really pretty, like just such a nice fall look. This one is apple, cinnamon, pumpkin, harvest spices, mountain hay, cedar, sage, and patchouli.
There are 152 ingredients. I just don't have the time.
So I do get a lot of like spices on this candle, like the harvest spices that they're calling it, which I think is pretty much just like your cinnamon, clove, nutmeg. I don't really pick up the pumpkin so much, but there is kind of like a fall, maybe like a grassiness to it. Maybe that's the mountain hay. And there is some apple in there. I don't really get the patchouli so much though. But just like the apple, there's like a lot of fall spices. It just smells kind of like what you would expect a fall candle to smell like. It just kind of smells like fall. It's really nice though, and I like the jar style with the wagon and the colors of these leaves. Really pretty. Then we have Leaves and Daydreams, and this jar style is gorgeous with this maple. I mean, how pretty is that with the sunset? That is just gorgeous, you guys.
Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous.
So pretty. I love that. This is Falling Leaves, Warm Amber, Vanilla Caramel, Sandalwood, and Embers. So it does have a kind of like a falling leaves fragrance, or like a leaf pile, like fall. And there is a vanilla caramel scent and sandalwood. I don't get the embers though. I don't smell any like smokiness or like a fire pit or anything like that. But I do get that vanilla caramel, the leaves, and the sandalwood. It's not bad. Not a bad fragrance, but I think between this one and the Harvest Hayride, I like this Harvest Hayride better. Just smells more like fall to me. And I don't know if you can hear it, but the cicadas are really loud today. It's just that classic end of summer sound outside right now. So yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking. It's like, wow, they're loud today. The next candle is pumpkin sugar cookie. This one is your pumpkin sugar, cookie dough, buttercream, and allspice. So you get the sugar cookie note. Yeah, it smells like a classic sugar cookie. I don't really get a whole lot of like a pumpkin or a pumpkin spice scent on this. I get mostly sugar cookie. But it does smell pretty authentic to a sugar cookie. Kind of wish it had a little more like a pumpkin spice scent to go with that.
Tell me about it.
But not a bad scent, you guys. It's just not as pumpkin-y as I would have preferred. And then we have pumpkin pie. Now let me just tell you right now, you guys, I've had not the best luck with pumpkin pie candles from any company. Bath and Body Works, I'm not a fan of their pumpkin pie candle, at least in previous years. Maybe they'll give us a new one this year, but in previous years, it smelled awful. Like tortilla chips, I guess, if you want to we'll say that.
What?
But let's give Goose Creek a try. I think I actually did try their pumpkin pie candle last year. I can't remember if I liked it or not. I don't believe I disliked it as much as Bath and Body Works. So let's see here. This one is vanilla pumpkin, autumn spice, cinnamon, nutmeg, baked crust, and warm butter. Well, you get the pumpkin spice scent. I don't really get like a baked crust smell. I wouldn't really say this smells like pumpkin pie to me. It smells more just like the pumpkin and pumpkin spices. I don't really get like the crust note to really make it feel like a pie. But it doesn't smell bad, which is good. So it doesn't smell like tortilla chips, which is a plus.
See? That means yes.
Does smell like pumpkin spices. So far, not bad. You know, I guess that's a win.
Let's not make any snap judgments.
So next we have this pumpkin pound cake. I do love the pound cake fragrances. So this one is dense vanilla pound cake, cinnamon icing, creamy pumpkin, and sugary vanilla. Yeah, there's definitely a pound cake fragrance. I don't get any pumpkin though. I get the vanilla, I get the pound cake. I guess you could call it a dense pound cake. It smells like pound cake. Pound cake and vanilla. That's what I get. I really don't get the, like I said, the pumpkin on this.
Oklahoma.
Not bad, though. It's not bad. It's just, I feel like it's lacking the pumpkin in their pound cake. Okay, and these jar styles, though, I do like these jar styles. I should have mentioned that. They are really pretty with the pumpkin pie and just like the gourds and the pound cakes and things on them. They're really cute. Cute jar styles. We have Fall Festival, you guys. And, you know, Bath and Body Works has a candle called Fall Festival, and that one I really do like. So I was curious about Goose Creek's Fall Festival.
Well, doesn't that get confusing?
This one is falling leaves, apple spice, ginger, warm cinnamon, and cedar. So there is like a leaf fragrance, and there's some apple. It's weird because I smell caramel in this. There's not caramel listed, but there's like a touch of caramel. Yeah, almost like there's like leaves and almost like a faint caramel apple fragrance to me in this. It's interesting. It does not remind me of Bath and Body Works Fall Festival. This one smells completely different. But not bad. Not bad either, so it's kind of neat. But like I said, I smell a little caramel. It doesn't list that. I don't get the cedar in this or the ginger.
Me, ginger.
Yeah, I don't pick up any ginger in that either.
Ginger.
But doesn't smell bad, you guys. Just doesn't smell quite like the scent notes to me. Next up is this Maple Orchard. And I do like that this this candle collection has these white lids. I do like these white lids over the shiny, metal lids that they usually do. I do like this style. Looks nicer, looks more finished to me. Maple Orchard is warm maple, pumpkin, soft woods, brown sugar, caramel, vanilla. So you definitely get that maple. There's the brown sugar, some caramel, the vanilla. Real yummy smelling, you guys. This one smells really good. And the maple, that maple scent's not overdone. It's not like too mapley. It's just nicely blended with the brown sugar and like the caramel vanilla scent. So this one smells really, really good. Kind of excited to try this one out. And I love the jar style. I think this looks really pretty with the maple leaves and there's apples on there. Just really, really pretty, you guys. Next we have Sunflower Maze. And this one I feel like really matches my background with all these sunflowers on it. So I'm like, oh, I need this for my background, but I'm actually going to be switching the background out probably this next week for fall. But this one is sweet persimmon, soft apple, blooming sunflower, and mixed woods. Gosh, this reminds me of something from Bath & Body Works, like identical to something at Bath & Body Works, and I cannot for the life of me remember which candle this is. It's something from the spring, though. It kind of smells like a spring scent to me, you guys. But it is kind of like a soft floral note to it. A little fruit mixed in there. With like a hint of like grassiness. I like it. I like this scent. And I've smelled this before, which is just driving me crazy, you guys.
But it's some fragrance which has a magic all of its own. Something familiar yet elusive.
It'll come to me. I'm going to have to just go through my candles, my Bath & Body Works collection from spring and figure out which one this is. But I know Bath & Body Works has this exact scent. Gosh, it'll come to me. Or maybe it's like a body care scent that I've had from Bath & Body Works. Something about this, though, reminds me of something from Bath & Body Works. Really pretty fragrance overall. It's kind of, like I said, I feel like it's more like a spring scent and not so much like a fall fragrance to me. But yeah, if you have it and you've smelled this, maybe you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you know what fragrance it is, but I've definitely smelled that fragrance before. Okay, next up is Peach Pecan Waffles. And this is your baked peach, buttered waffles, toasted pecans, and vanilla cream. So yeah, you get like a peach fragrance. There's pecans. Almost like there's a vanilla ice cream in there. Yeah, I guess you could say there's like a waffle or some kind of bakery scent note to it. Yeah, it smells pretty spot on to what it's saying it is, peach pecan waffles.
Good.
Smells pretty good though, you guys. And this is another one. I wouldn't exactly call this a fall fragrance. I mean, maybe because of the pecans, it's kind of like a fall fragrance, but I would burn this during the summer. I mean, it's just a nice fragrance. So it does smell like there's like almost like vanilla ice cream in it. And then we have, this is the last of the fall candles, the apple cider from this collection. And this is spiced apple, warm cider, cinnamon, and harvest spices. Oh yeah, this one just smells like apple cider, just like it says. Yeah, this one smells like apple cider. You get the apple, and there's like those spices that you get in cider. That smells really good. Yeah, I like that one. So apple cider, if you want an apple cider fragrance, try out apple cider, I guess. Smells pretty good, you guys.
Oh, my.
Why do I feel the need to bathe?
And then the last candle I got is not a fall candle. It's just a repeat purchase for me. And I went through mine. It's from their aromatherapy collection. It's their Lemongrass and Sage. It says breathe on it. And this is just such a wonderful candle if you like lemongrass fragrances. So this is just your fresh lemongrass, soft grass, sage leaves, and citrus. It just smells like lemongrass to me. I love lemongrass. I grow it every year on my patio, and I just like to use it in cooking, and it's just so good, you guys. And it smells really authentic to lemongrass, so I'm really happy with this candle. And finally went through my other ones, so decided because they were $9.99, I would buy a backup of that. And so yeah, that is the Goose Creek candle haul, you guys. Please leave comments down below if you've picked up any of these fall candles and how they're performing for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these candles. And as always, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.